computer. All right, we are here now for the second live Zoom session taking place for Cryptonaire Network. Welcome. As I discussed, we're going to be talking about a few things over here. Namely, we're going to be talking about 5 different topics. The first topic about the recent price increase of MintHub, and I have my notes over here. The second, the different ways to earn a massive return in the Cryptonaire Network ecosystem. And the third, I'm going to be discussing marketing strategies. I'm also going to be discussing the upcoming YouTube playlist. I'm going to be doing a playlist on YouTube where it's going to be full tutorials broken down into mini pieces on exactly how to use the platform. And there's going to be a lot of new cool things that are going to be added onto that YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is already messaged out to everybody. I'm also going to place this on the recording inside of the on YouTube. So I'm just popping it out again. Is the linktree/Cryptonaire Network. So link tr.ee / Cryptonaire Network, and you're going to find all of the social media pages there. Instagram, the Cryptonaire Network Instagram is Cryptonaire Network Official. You can find me there. I'm basically on my phone all the time, and I just respond to the messages. So I'm just going to show you right now. Cryptonaire Network Official is just loading up. And here we are with Cryptonaire Network Official. And that is the Instagram page. So on Instagram, you can always message me, and that's just me directly talking to you. In the Telegram, it's either me, and it is for the first few weeks, as well as support. But I like to see some of the questions that get frequently asked, etc., so I can actually improve the system. So I'm actually going to constantly improve on Cryptonaire Network, constantly make things easier for you, constantly receive that feedback from you. And then based on that feedback, I'm going to make the Cryptonaire Networks, the AI support even better. So first question before we get started here, just give me a yes or no. Are you already registered into the Cryptonaire Network dashboard? Did you already create your registration? Yes or no? All right, so far, looking like all yeses, which is great. For those of you who haven't, go back to whoever took you to the Zoom session and register under them. The registration is pretty much 15 seconds. Everybody here can attest to that. All you do is you enter in your email address, and then on the next page, you create your username and password, and you're in. So it's that simple. So everybody here seems to be registered. There is a few no's here from the Zoom session taking place on the computer. So just go back to the person who referred you here, and basically, as easy as possible, it's 15 seconds. It's a very quick registration, non-obtrusive. I don't ask you for any kind of verifications or anything like that. It's just email address, set up your username and password, and that's it. We are good to go. So everybody here is registered, which is great. The first thing I'm going to be discussing here is the recent price increase of MintHub tokens. Now, why is the price constantly increasing from the start of the private sale to the end of the private sale? The reason is very simple. During the private sale, you can't sell MintHub, you can buy MintHub. And so what happens is why cryptocurrency goes up, or any currencies go up, is because there's more money coming in than money going out. And the supply is the same, meaning the price of the coin goes up. So let's just take Bitcoin, for example. If Bitcoin goes up to a new all-time high, it's because lots more money is going into Bitcoin than people taking money out of Bitcoin. And so with MintHub is constantly going to be increasing. Every transaction that comes in, the token price increases. However, I display it on the dashboard every few days. Why? Because otherwise the site slows down. So right now, as we're talking, the price of MintHub is actually going up, but you're still buying it at the same price as what's shown on the dashboard. So tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, it continues to go up. That's why I mentioned on the first Zoom session, by the way, and the recording is up on the YouTube channel, to get as much MintHub as possible as early as possible, because your same action next week is going to get you less MintHub tokens than action today. I hope that makes sense. It's very, very important. The reason that I want to mention this and want to reiterate how important this is because you're not me. Chances are you don't have a crazy amount of money. Chances are you're not completely financially retired. And so for that reason, your money actually matters. And so the earlier you take action on it, the higher your results are going to be. Those people that get in towards the end of the private sale will have to pay almost 30 times more money than you for the same number of MintHubs that you can get today. So it's always going to go up. When it goes up 3,000%, then the public sale begins. Then it gets listed. And then the price will fluctuate. And as I mentioned on the first Zoom session, it's going to go up in a very rapid pace. I've made the majority of my money on private sales, so I know the clues, the system behind it, and I understand why it goes up, why some private sales go up and why some just completely fail. And so based on these principles, and again, I spoke about this in the free ebook Crypto Secrets, which you can get by clicking on the Telegram image at the top of the dashboard. I actually talk about the signs, 5 key signs of what makes a cryptocurrency really pump. MintHub has all of that. At the same time, I'm even helping orchestrate parts of it. So I discussed this on that first live Zoom session. So that's why I keep pushing as many times as I can, MintHub, 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 now, because the same action next week, believe me, is not the same results that you're going to get today. The same action next month is not going to be the same results that you get if you take that action today. And the action in particular isn't really hard work. It's not hard. It's not an effort. It's not something that will take hours upon hours. It takes minutes. You literally just have to go to the deposit now section, deposit funds, buy as many MintHub tokens as you wish. And within 5 minutes, you've purchased MintHub and you have MintHub tokens, and you'll be very surprised how financially rich that could make you. So that's regarding the price increase of MintHub. I want to ask a quick question here also. Did you or did you not watch either the recording of the first live Zoom session and did you attend it? Yes, if you attended it or watched it. No, if you haven't yet, please. All right, lots of yeses here, some no's over here. And guys, I'm recording from here, by the way. So I'm going to be facing this way. I apologize for that. I do know that you're here, by the way. All right, perfect. So a bunch of you have attended, which is great. Many of you have watched the recording, which is awesome. And if you haven't, the Linktree site I put up already, there is the YouTube link right there. You can go ahead and watch the recordings. I'm going to be uploading stuff there all the time. So you did do that. Perfect. All right, now the different ways to earn a massive return in the Cryptonaire Network ecosystem. It's very simple. First and foremost is to purchase Cryptonaire Accelerator. If you've got more than $100, I would suggest not getting MintHub tokens with that $100. I would suggest getting Cryptonaire Accelerator because you get $50 of free MintHub tokens with that. And at the same time, you get to earn double the commission on everything. So that's what I suggest to do first. So in my position, if I have $200, let's say, right? I would put $100 into Cryptonaire Accelerator. I got myself $50 of MintHub tokens. My commissions are double. And then the next $100, I would basically purchase MintHub tokens. So that's how I would do things. So make sure you do that. Now, how can you earn in the Cryptonaire Network ecosystem? It's very simple. Cryptonaire Accelerator. That's first and foremost, because you get the top 10 coins that I'm invested in lifetime. The top 10 coins doesn't even matter so much because MintHub is that big thing that you need to be buying. So I would actually take that money out from the top 10 and actually place it into MintHub tokens for the most part. And then after things go public, then the new top 10 is going to be there. The new ratios are going to be there. And the buy orders and the sell orders are all in live time. So I'm going to be telling you everything in live time. And so that will happen when it happens. But right now, MintHub token is the big focus, even for a lot of the accelerator buyers. At the same time now, and first, I'm just going to close the chat over here. Questions I will always answer at the end, guys. So ask questions at the end. So different ways to earn is top 10 coins. That's on Cryptonaire Accelerator. That is going to go up significantly over the next 1 or 2 years. Why? Because of the Bitcoin halving. The Bitcoin halving, when Bitcoin goes to a new all-time high, what happens is all the coins below it, they start to go to a new all-time high. Because the market cap is low, a lot lower than what the market cap is for Bitcoin, it means it's got potential to do a much bigger multiple. And so that's why the top 10 coins are in place there, is to prepare for that. So that's one way. Another way is to promote. Guys, promoting is so easy. I've made it dead easy. You have a referral link. All you need to do is get people to enter an email address. That's it. That's the end of the story there. You don't need to sell anything because the system will do all of the selling for you. It's that simple. Emails go out every day, as you're aware. If you are on the Telegram system, you see that a PDF version of the emails go out every single day. Zoom sessions are taking place every 2 days, actually, not 3 times a week. And all of the talking is done for you by me. All of the training is going to be done for you by me. I'm going to add in a whole YouTube tutorial playlist and more things on YouTube. So everything is getting done for you by me. All you have to do is get a registration. There is the message swipe. More swipes are getting added in. I've actually done the email swipes, one of the email swipes. So that goes up tomorrow. And so there's going to be email swipes also. And I'm going to continuously add more swipes. All you have to do is just put it out there. That's all you have to do. Now, those of you here who did not watch that first live Zoom session, you have to watch it. You have to watch it because I'm not going to talk about the same things again. So the different ways to earn in Cryptonaire Network is basically promotion, by promoting, buying MintHub. MintHub is going to make you crazy wealthy. Very wealthy. And that's if things play out not so good. But everything is perfect about it. The timing, the tokenomics, the structure for when it lists, the game plan for it, the whole thing. It's just brilliant. I've spoke about it on the first live Zoom session. All the details are also in the PDF presentation. And I will do a full solid recording on it, specifically just talking about MintHub, and I will place that on YouTube also. So there's no worries there. Lots more content is going to be coming out. So marketing strategies, what exactly can you do to promote Cryptonaire Network? And let's set a target for you of $1,000 a day. What can you do to earn $1,000 a day with Cryptonaire Network? Very simple. You have, and I'm just going to go like this here. You have your dashboard. In the dashboard is going to be your referral link. There is the message swipes. I've experienced people who have promoted Cryptonaire Accelerator and were earning between $200 and $500 a day. I asked them how they did it. And one particular person said, Rahman, I used the message swipe and I just blindly messaged everyone on my WhatsApp list. All my WhatsApp contacts, I just blindly messaged them. I went on Facebook, I just messaged everyone. I didn't care who it was. I didn't care what was going on. I just copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. And then he ended up making between $200 and $500 a day. Never made an income before. At least to that degree, he never. So that can work. And the reason it can work is because of the commission structure. The commission structure is 10 levels deep. It means I give my referral link to Pello. Pello registers. Even if Pello doesn't buy, Pello now gives his referral link. He actually takes action. Like I've mentioned, Pello starts promoting and does $100,000 in revenue. Now I earn a piece of that because I referred Pello. And that goes on for 10 layers. So you can get extremely lucky. You can get extremely lucky because of the commission structure. You've just got to be putting in that work. Try to push in 10 leads a day. So if I was a complete beginner, I would say, okay, every single day, no matter what, my aim is to get 10 registrations a day. How do I get 10 registrations a day? First, I will just message swipe everyone. Next, I'm going to upload some videos. Maybe I will actually download Rahman's actual videos and upload it somewhere. And I'm happy for you to do that. Maybe I'll check Rahman's Instagram images, and I'm just going to copy paste it and make my own Instagram. So I will start posting on social media. And when it comes to posting on social media, if those of you are, camera shy, whatever the case is, you don't have to be on camera. You can actually go through all the information in the dashboard, take notes on it. You can open a PowerPoint slide, and then you can make a recording on the screen, just a screen share recording, and then upload that. So start doing that. Start posting on different social media channels and start laying out a strategy where once a day, once every 2 days, whatever the case is, you're posting something and your referral link is attached to it. You will start to build momentum. Business is not where you start day one and then each day that you put in the work is the day that you earn that money. You're not on an hourly wage here. What happens is you build momentum. So for me, for example, everything led to me building Cryptonaire Network. And that was momentum built over the past 12-ish years. When I first started having great results, I went from, I think it was around $6,000 I made in a day, which that's a whole nother story. And then I was on roughly $15,000 to $20,000 a month doing affiliate marketing. And then all of a sudden, $10,000 plus per day. And the jump was just like this. And so that's what momentum does. It's exponential. Business is exponential. So the first point in time, some of you will struggle at the beginning. You'll be getting in 1 lead a day, 2 leads a day, maybe 10 leads a day. You're waiting for the results. Believe me, it will start to kick in. And when it starts to kick in, keep to that momentum. Never let that momentum die. Keep doing what you were doing. And then you will see your results going up like this. It's parabolic. It's not a straight line. So that is one of the misconceptions about business is people always assume between day 10 and day 20, the work you put in, those 10 days, you're going to get the same results as day 100 to day 110. No, you won't, because by day 110, you've built incredible momentum that those 10 days, even if you did less work or no work whatsoever, you'll get higher results than you did on the 10 days at the beginning. I hope that makes sense. If that makes sense, just say, yes, it makes sense. Yes, that's clear to me. So that's something that it was advice that I wish I received at the beginning. And it's the same like if you plant a tree. If you plant a tree, that seed is growing. You just don't see it because it's still under the ground. And then once it comes out, then it grows very fast. So I think that's the bamboo that does that. And business is the same thing. You don't know the results you're about to get because you haven't seen it yet. I'll tell you that I've seen it. I've seen it, and I've seen it in thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And the system that you have here, I developed it. I know the results you will get. I don't think, I know the results you will get. I know the results you will get because I track every single metric. I know exactly the results you're going to get if you follow exactly what I tell you to do. I know it because numbers don't lie. Everyone is a statistic, and the statistics, they're called statistics because it's what literally happens all the time. It's just basic math. So I know that if 2 months from now, if you're not getting any results, is because you didn't do what I told you to do. And there is no other thing about it. If you do what I tell you to do, you will get amazing results. At the very beginning, I also know you might not see results. If you do, that's great. If you don't, it's literally because you're still building that momentum. And I noticed that most people, the beginning is the hardest. The beginning is the hardest for two reasons. Number one, you refresh your dashboard and you don't see the revenue just yet. That's for some people, right? For a lot of people at the beginning, especially. But you're putting in all this work. So you feel a little bit discouraged. But you have to keep putting in the work. If you don't trust me, trust the numbers. And trust that I got amazing results for the past 12 years. A lot of you know it. Some of you right here are getting amazing results. So that's number one. And so you have to work through that discouragement. I had the same thing. I had that discouragement at the beginning, but I had faith in my mentor. So I had a mentor. He was teaching me things. Everything he was mentioning to me made sense. Some things didn't. And the one rule he gave me was, Rahman, I will teach you as long as you do what doesn't make sense with the same enthusiasm as what makes sense. Because the reason I'm your mentor is not because what makes sense to you. The reason I'm your mentor is because there are things I know that don't make sense to you. That's the degree of separation. So I will tell you to do some things, and it might not make sense to you. And that's a good thing. It doesn't make sense to you because there's something I know that you don't. Then you'll see the results, and then you'll think to yourself, there is the verification. Now I'm very excited. I'm going to listen to everything Rahman says, even if some parts don't make sense. I'm going to listen to it the same way as the things that do make sense. So make sure what I tell you to do, you just follow the instruction. If you follow the instructions, you'll get results. There's no doubt about that. And if you don't get results, instantly, I know you were not following the advice. A couple months down the line, that is. So number one reason that a lot of people kind of quit at the beginning stage, discouragement, because they don't see the results. They're doing the right thing, but they don't see the results yet. But that's because you're building the momentum. And the second thing is The hardest thing is changing habits. So the first 30 days, you will be mentally exhausted. I know I'm supposed to be pumping you up and saying, hey, you can do this and let's go, let's do this, but I'm not that type of person. I want to tell you exactly how it is so you actually transform. Because if I just motivate you, then what will happen is you'll have that temporary, it's like a double espresso. I have a double espresso, and for a couple hours, I'm sharp, I'm energetic, and then the double espresso kicks off. And so I'm not here to give you double espresso, I'm here to really transform you. So let me tell you right now that the beginning is the most difficult part because you have to change your habits. So let's just say all of a sudden you're learning, how do I post? How do I make a schedule? Because you know, on YouTube, for example, you can actually upload a video and you can pick the schedule. Now you've learned that, and now you say to yourself, okay, can I schedule the next 15 days worth of content? What do I talk about? Let me go through all of this information in the dashboard. Let me take notes. So all of this stuff, what happens is you're changing habits, and changing habits is very difficult. So at the beginning, the change of habit and the lack of results put together is the reason why only 1% of people in the world do pretty well and 99% of the people don't. Because that 99%, they couldn't handle that first period of time. They couldn't handle those first 30 days. Oh, I'm not getting results. Oh, I'm mentally exhausted and drained out because of all this new habits that I have in place, this new stuff that I have to do, and I'm not getting results. And then I give up. The 1% have understood that business is momentum and exponential. It's not clock in, clock out, earn this much dollars an hour worth of work. That's called being a slave. What you're doing is you're slaving away your actual life to earn enough money to pay mortgage or rent and food and bills and expenses just to be left with nothing. So you're selling your time for nothing. And there is 1% of people in this world who say, that's not me. That's not me at all. And I believe that nobody on here is that type of person. So first 30 days, if this makes sense, if you've gained something from what I just said now, let me know. But the first 30 days, I promise you, is the most difficult. Stick to the message swipes, email swipes are going to be coming up. Stick to the swipes, get at least, like, focus on 10 leads a day, 10 direct leads a day, focus on that. That's just 10 registrations. One, everyone can do 1 lead a day. Every single person here can do 1 lead a day. And don't even sell them anything. What do I get? You get this free ebook that covers exactly how to find a high return coin. He even talks about a coin and shows the exact proof how he turned $4,000 into $2.5 million in 30 seconds. He shows it. He shows the articles, everything in the book. It's about 12 pages long. And that's one thing you get. You can also earn commission for free. You don't even have to buy anything. You can earn commission for free. There is a private sell token right there. You can look into the details. That is gonna go up 3,000% during the private sell phase. That's set to be $1 per coin. That gives a passive income after all of those coins are distributed. It's all of these things for free. So what you do, you take notes on everything that's for free. And then you tell a person, all you have to do is put in your email address and you have access. And he gives free training and he does live Zoom sessions. And he'll answer your questions live every 2 days. And you don't need any other platform. This one platform will handle all of your crypto needs. whether it's multiplying crypto, whether it's earning in crypto, whether it is education, learning everything about the crypto market, about blockchain, about how things really work. All of it is right there for you. All you have to do is enter in an email address. Who's entering that email address? Everybody. Then you take a step back. Next person, next person, next person, next person. And then I do all the talking for you. So that's something very important. And this ties in with a story about that $6,000 that I mentioned earlier. When I was 18, I was looking at affiliate marketing. I wanted to know how I can sell products online. I wanted to do it without showing my face, by the way, because I was very shy then. Most people don't know that I was actually very, very shy. And I wanted to do paid advertising. And I wanted to figure it out. And I was joining a mastermind and it cost $5,000. $5,000. And he told me I needed $1,000 for paid advertising to start. And I had 24 hours. So that stressed me out. But I thought to myself, hang on a second. I hopped on a quick call with him. And I'm fully convinced that I have to get this mastermind. That means he can do the same for other people. And this is called leverage. And I'll tell you how this ties in with what I just mentioned earlier. And then what happened was I spoke with 3 people. I said, there's this amazing mastermind about affiliate marketing. I will, it's cost a crazy amount of money, which at the time it was crazy for me. We can split the cost. Go talk to him and then come back to me. I'll tell you how we can split the cost and I'm going to share all the details with you. What was the price? What's the price of it? What's going on? And I didn't talk because I don't know anything. I just knew that this person convinced me to send him $5,000 for this mastermind. He will be able to convince these 3. So one at a time, any questions they asked me, I said, just go talk to him. All 3 came back to me and said, okay, how do we do this? And I said, you pay $2,000, I'll pay $3,000. I'll teach you everything that I'm learning, and we make money together. All 3 said yes. I was maybe 18 at the time. And in one day, I made $6,000. And before that, the most I made was $200 in like a year. So for a year, I made $200. And then in one day, I made $6,000. Why? Leverage. I don't know how to sell. He knows how to sell. I don't know how to present anything. He knows how to present something. So I will use him. And it's the same way that you're using me. You just get a free registration. I do all the talking. Make sense? So you don't have to be skilled. You just have to give something for free. If I told you this iPhone is free, take it, who will say no to the iPhone? The iPhone cost, I think I'm a bit out of touch. I don't know how much anything costs. How much does an iPhone cost roughly? $2,000, something like this? So it's the same like giving away a free iPhone. No strings attached. That's all you have to do. And then the system will do all the selling for you. So that's my story. I've shared it a few times, but never in recording actually, on leverage. Leverage is so important. So you're leveraging me. I'm leveraging you because there's so many of you that are out there promoting. And then we build Cryptonaire Network as a team together. And your only role is promote, just copy paste, get at least between 1 and 10 leads minimum each day. Your job is done. I'll take over the rest for you. Log into your dashboard, have a look at the numbers. And that's it. And pump money into MintHub because MintHub goes up in price. literally every transaction that comes in is gone up in price just a little bit, and we just refresh the panel, and then it shows the new price. So make sure you get as many MintHub tokens as possible. On the first Zoom session, a few people actually did it while on the Zoom session. They were just quickly purchasing MintHub tokens. Now, upcoming YouTube tutorial playlist and the upcoming content. What is going to be taking place next? First of all, a few things are going to be taking place. This platform, as I mentioned on the first Zoom session, I personally built this myself. Obviously, I have a tech team, and they know exactly what they're doing. And I basically relayed 100% of the information to them. I said, I want it done exactly like this. I want it to look exactly like this. Here are the emails. I actually uploaded the emails myself. But the point I'm trying to say is that I basically built the entire platform. I couldn't have done it without my designer. So I want you guys to thank him. I couldn't have done this without the tech team. I want you to thank them. And I thank them all the time. I couldn't have done it without them. But the whole vision and everything I built there, and now that it's built, I'm going to be putting the time in to create content to cover information about the platform. For example, I'm going to do a whole tutorial playlist on YouTube, short 1-2 minute videos max, where I basically show how to deposit funds into Cryptonaire Network, how to withdraw commissions, how to purchase MintHub tokens, how to get access to Cryptonaire Accelerator, the steps that you need to take, all of these things. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to be adding tutorial playlist. I'm going to be doing marketing training that people will charge thousands of dollars for. People do charge thousands of dollars for. I charged thousands of dollars for in the past. All of that for free on the YouTube channel. I'm going to be talking about the crypto market. What's happening? What's going to happen next? Why it's going to happen next? I'm going to give you a lot of training there also on YouTube. I'm going to be uploading the Zoom recordings at the same time. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to create a roughly 15-minute video, which is going to start playing at the beginning of the Zoom session, by the way. It's going to be pre-recorded. It's going to discuss everything rapidly about Cryptonaire Network, from registration, everything you need to do, some fine details about MintHub, and then I'm going to hop on live about the unique content. Then I'm going to record that unique content, and then I'm going to upload it onto the Zoom recording playlist on YouTube. So this way, whenever you bring your team to the Zoom session, they hop onto the Zoom session, 15 minutes roughly, they're going to have all the information they need. They're pumped, they're excited, you're pumped, you're excited, you're taking action. And then we're going to get on with the unique content, and then I'll press record on the unique content. And then I'll upload that unique piece of content onto YouTube basically every 2 days. So that's something that's going to be taking place also. So it'll be professionally made video every 2 days for your team to go through. Next thing, frequently asked questions. Over the past few days, some of you may have even talked to me on Telegram. And I told support, step to the side. I'm going to be support. I kid you not. I was on Telegram answering every question and then bringing up a few things to tech, checking up on a few things. One thing that you might have noticed inside of the dashboard is I just edited today, I believe it was. If you click on deposit now, there's now a note. And the note basically tells you every transaction you do, just click generate address again, because it's one transaction per address. It's unique. Otherwise, we have to manually add it in for you. So I added it in the notes section there. I'm also creating this tutorial playlist, and I'm going to edit after this tomorrow, perhaps. I'm going to improve the AI support system. So some of the recent questions that I received is, can free members earn commission? It was an embarrassing question because it's clearly stated in the PDF presentation. It's clearly stated, I believe, in the video on the home dashboard, which is your first step. It's clearly stated on the emails. So there is such thing as asking the wrong questions. I have a principle where I would never ask my mentor something that I knew I couldn't, that I knew I could answer myself. So if a quick Google search or a quick look through the dashboard could answer that question, I would never bring it up to him. And that's why he gave me that care, extra time, showing me things that he didn't show anybody else. That's why he knew that I was serious, because we would talk every few weeks. He would tell me something, I'd disappear for a few weeks. I'd come back to him. He would say, how was the results? I would say, it blew my mind, but I'm having this challenge. What's next? He would tell me, see you in a few weeks. 2 months go by. He says, how is it? Okay, I tell him, this is what happened. Thank you so much. You saved me this much time. I have time freedom now and money's going up. What's next? And so we had this dynamic. And I want you to have this dynamic with me. I'm not support, by the way. I'm not support. So use these Zoom sessions wisely. Ask questions wisely. First, ask yourself, would such a question be something that he would talk about, that he would cover? Let me check the dashboard. Let me check all the content. Ah, I see, there's the answer. So much of what's asked, asked has been answered. And one of the most frequent questions was, can free members earn commission? Yeah, you can earn commission on all the products. You can earn commission on Cryptonaire Accelerator. You can earn commission on Secret Membership. You can earn commission on MintHub tokens as completely free member who didn't buy anything. And I even laid out the exact commission structure for you. The second frequently asked question is, do I have to purchase Cryptonaire Accelerator to buy MintHub? No, you don't have to. You can just log into your dashboard, deposit funds, and buy MintHub straight away. No problem. You can do that. Number 3 is, how do I receive commission? This, I had to, in my opinion, make it even clearer. So this is a good question. Commissions are in USDT, but the answer is there also. Because if you go to withdraw, it will ask you for the USDT address. So commissions are paid in USDT for all of the 3 products, for Cryptonaire Accelerator, for the Secret Membership, and for MintHub tokens. Commissions reflect instantly, and you can instantly make a withdrawal. And withdrawals are processed every 24 hours. Within 24 hours, I should say. So within 24 hours, you've received your USDT. So these were the 3 most frequently asked questions. So right now we discussed about the recent price increase of MintHub. I'm checking my notes here. At the same time, we discussed the different ways to earn a massive return in Cryptonaire Network's ecosystem. And I'm going to be adding more and more content, and it's going to be placed on YouTube, by the way, primarily. Number three, we discussed some marketing strategies and what you have to do. Your job is just to get free registrations. My job is to do all the talking. Same as the way I leveraged that particular person and made $6,000 in a day when I made $200 the whole last year before that. And then I made $6,000 in a day all of a sudden. It's because I leveraged his expertise, his experience, his speaking skills, his presentation skills. So you're leveraging me through the Cryptonaire Network platform. You don't have $2 million in 12 years, which is what I spent roughly on paid advertising to know exactly what works. You'd have to go through 12 years of paid advertising, tracking every single metric imaginable, just to be able to maybe build the system that's in place for Cryptonaire Network. And you'd have to keep on top of things. Or you use the copy paste swipe, get between 1 and 10 leads minimum in each day, and let the system do all the talking. What else did we discuss? The upcoming YouTube tutorial playlist. There's going to be a tutorial playlist that's going to discuss everything. It's going to be 1-2 minute videos that's going to discuss every component. So you can be a complete master of the dashboard. Zoom recording playlist. There's going to be a marketing playlist, crypto education playlist. And I'm going to have perhaps a MintHub playlist also, where I discuss all the details about MintHub. Every time I upload a video on YouTube, I'm going to email it. I'm going to Telegram it. There's no way you can miss it. What's your job? Very simple. Once a day, check your inbox, check your email, check your Telegram, read the message, read the email, and based on what's mentioned on the email, go take action. That's it. Once a day, read an email a day. Read a message a day. If I said, hey, I've uploaded a video on YouTube, I suggest that on that day, you watch that video. That keeps you up to date with everything. Being up to date is very important because a few days later, a few weeks later, you got so much to catch up on that it's bothersome. So each day, catch up with the fresh content that goes out. That's it. And then promote. Get between 1 and 10 leads a day, minimum. If you can do 100 leads a day, like some of you can do 100 leads a day. But set a minimum target per day for the number of leads. Check the email every day. Check the Telegram every day. And go through the content that I post. And that's it. So that's your job. And it's a very simple job. And it's something that, like I mentioned, it will build over time. And before you know it, like me, you don't know how much things like an iPhone cost. You don't know how much flight tickets cost. You don't know how much a laptop costs. You don't know how much your food costs. I don't even check the bill for the food. I just whip out my card and pay. I don't know how much I paid. I don't know how much anything costs anymore. And I want you to be in that privileged position because I wasn't there when I started. But for such a long time now, I haven't had to look at what anything costs. So when people ask me, hey, how much is this? My answer has always been for the past few years, I don't know. I don't know how much it costs. And I'm very content. I don't make big, significant purchases because it doesn't increase the quality of my life. Good food, a bed, the freedom to do whatever I want to do. That's it. That's all that I need. Gym. So I want you in that position where you just don't know how much anything costs anymore because you don't even need to check. Wouldn't that be great? Would you want to be in that position? Lots of yeses. It is possible. I've mentioned a story before to people. I'm not sure some of you might have know this story, some of you don't. But there's a good friend of mine. He uploaded a YouTube video, got 50 views, 50. Horrible video. And English, I believe, was second or third language for him. Same like it was for me, by the way, third language, English. And he ended up doing $20 million in revenue, $2 million in commission in his pocket. Some big name guy was searching up on this crypto project, this opportunity, saw his video, just signed up under him, and did $20 million in revenue. That can happen sometimes, especially at the beginning. And right now, you're at the beginning. You're at the beginning of Cryptonaire Network. You're at the beginning of MintHub. What you post now will have a significant impact in your revenue in the next few months. Significant. Some of you, I'm kicking your ass. Hey, what's going on? Why are you not making these videos? Make sure you do these videos. Do it like this, do it like this, do it like this. You're going to be at the top of Google. You're going to be at the top of YouTube. When people search up about MintHub, when people search up about Cryptonaire Network, they're going to see your stuff, man. Hurry up, post it. Get to work. I've been screaming this now for the last one or 2 weeks to a few people. I'm going to start telling everyone now. Whoever's first is favored by Google, is favored by YouTube. Whoever does the blogs first is favored by them. So when everybody ends up, oh, what is Cryptonaire Network? They sign up under your link. You're leveraging the whole Cryptonaire Network system. So whoever's first putting content out online is going to be a big person. You'll find yourself at $10,000 plus a day. The numbers might sound crazy, but on my first crypto offer that I ran, I think it was maybe 2 years ago, $8 million in 2 months. What's that per day? Let's check. And some of you actually know about that. Some of you have seen those results. So divide 8 million divided by 60, $130,000 $130,000 plus per day in revenue. Crazy. I wouldn't have believed it until I'd done it. And I realized the power is because of the multi-tiered commission structure. It's 10 levels deep. It means that even if I do poorly on a direct level, those 10 levels will make me a lot more money. I wasn't used to that before. Before it was, if I made a sale, I made a sale. If I didn't make a sale, I didn't make a sale. I didn't make money. But that's not the case when the commission structure is 10 levels deep. So that's basically the updates on what's been happening. Just to reiterate, MintHub, the price will be going up literally every time somebody purchases MintHub. I believe the dashboard will get refreshed tomorrow, which means tomorrow you will see the new and bigger price. So right after this Zoom, or even during this Zoom, purchase MintHub tokens. I'm going to answer some questions now, and then we're going to be done for today, and we'll see each other in 2 days' time, live on Zoom as always. Lydia asked, benefits of Cryptonaire Accelerator. Video presentation. Go to the video presentation. It's in the dashboard. Walter paid for the secret membership twice. Okay, you were a member before, Walter. I remember the name. Yeah, I'll throw you back 497. Just WhatsApp me, message me on Instagram. Message me on Instagram. The links are here, Walter. So message me on Instagram. Who's going to do this system now? Who's going to get 10 leads a day? Who's going to get at least 10 leads a day? There we go. A lot of me, Joe, Mary, Freddie, Pello, Tobago. Tobago, you were doing well on the old system, my friend. On this new system, you'll do at least 20 times better, especially because of the commission structure for MintHub. A lot of people in the old system said, hey, we've only got Cryptonaire Accelerator and a secret membership. I wish we had a solid coin to promote, because there's no maximum to it. We can earn big commissions. We can also invest big in it. So Tobago, you're going to get ridiculous results if you replicate what you did in the old system. Inua, yeah, Inua said will do also. Lulama said, is the time frame for Cryptonaire Accelerator special? Maybe when we launch MintHub and MintHub goes public, when it gets launched, then I'll up the price to $2,000 per year. But for now, it's going to stay $97. A great question, by the way. Great question. Because I did mention it's not going to be forever. Freddie said, should we ignore the old Cryptonaire? It's not old Cryptonaire, new Cryptonaire. It's upgraded Cryptonaire. I like to always upgrade. And this is just testament to what I said earlier on in the Zoom session, is that I constantly get feedback from you and then I constantly improve. So this is that constant improvement that Freddie is talking about. We had an old system. Half of it was manual. People can only purchase with Bitcoin. They couldn't purchase with Ethereum, with BNB, with Tron, with USDT, TRC20, with USDT, ERC20. They couldn't do that. They wanted to pay in multiple ways. They wanted to earn in USDT so that they can then do whatever they wish with it. And they wanted it to be fast and easy, and they wanted a coin in there. And I said to myself, you know what, let me just take a deep breath. Everything has to be upgraded. So the old system is now, the new system is here now. So, and we're not going to move from this dashboard. If that's what you're asking, we're just going to constantly make improvements on this. Inua asked the question which has been answered. Inua, I should kick your ass in the, I should do accelerated Zoom sessions that are private, because I want to kick your ass here, Inua. Are we old members required to purchase Cryptonaire Accelerator again? I said no already, and I emailed the details. Check Cryptonaire Accelerator emails and actually read it, please. So make sure you read, because I put all the information there. Also, message me on Instagram. And Nettie said, can I use your videos to advertise Cryptonaire Accelerator? Yes, 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 yes. I have no rules in place. You can download my videos, upload it yourself, put your referral link on it. No problem whatsoever. No rules. Just don't make crazy promises. I hope, as usual, you'll prepare us for the upcoming bull run. Oh, the upcoming bull run is going to be insane. It's going to be insane for a few reasons. A lot of world catastrophic events have taken place, which has delayed the pump. The longer the delay is, when the pump happens, it happens on a whole other level. It's like equivalent to, let's just say like the garden hose, right? You turn on the water and that's the bull run getting ready. And then imagine at the end, you just hold it. All that pressure is piling. Then what happens when you let go of that hose? You get a big squirt of water. And that's basically the best way to describe what's going to happen. we've had a lot of conflicts, a lot of things taking place, all this COVID scam nonsense. We've had the Russia-Ukraine incident. We've got the genocide in Palestine. We've got so many things happening, so much attention on so many different things that it delayed the correction of the market going up. And it happens to have delayed up to the point that the Bitcoin halving is taking place. So this next pump, every $1,000 that you put in your pocket, within a year of that pump taking place, could be worth $50,000 or more. That means if you earn $100,000, that's $5 million if you just sit on it, on the top 10 coins. And it will never, ever, ever happen again, in my opinion. Now is the only damn time. Do you see why I keep pushing MintHub? Every 2 days, I'm going to be discussing it. The price is going to continue to increase, and it'll take you to a whole nother level. I have to buy it also. I'm buying up MintHub all the time now. PDF, there's no PDF actually. I need to get tech to remove that from the secret section. Just the video presentation there. Somebody said we are unable to purchase MintHub for $10. The system says the minimum is $30. The minimum deposit is $30. Once you've deposited, the minimum for MintHub is $10, I believe. So, so that's what's happening with you, Salang. If you've got such small money like that, Salang, I promote the product, promote it, use the message swipes, get it out everywhere. I have a friend, he's coming here in the next few days. I'm going to miss him because I'm flying out to Europe tomorrow. 50 views. Thick Indian accent. Looked like he recorded from a Nokia with no camera. And poor audio quality also. $20 million revenue, $2 million in his pocket in commission. Because it's just some big timer some big fish happened to register under his referral link. Ignatius, that's been mentioned a gazillion times, by the way. Keep that under wrap. Always communicate with Cryptonaire Accelerator on that. All right, that's it for now. I don't want to keep things too long. What we're going to do now is next 2 days. 2 days from now is going to be the next Zoom session. I'm going to upload this recording, send it out to your team. Say to them, hey, here's the recording. Make sure you registered under me. Here's the recording. Once they've registered under you, you can send them anything you want, because when they log in, they're registered under you, you will earn your commissions. So you can send them my pages, you can send them my YouTube videos, whatever the case is. On the Zoom recording pages, I'm not going to upload the link to register in the on the YouTube description. So you can actually give the YouTube recordings to everybody. So make sure you do that. Make sure you get your team on the Zoom session also. You hop on, get at least 5 people on the Zoom every single time. Make that a system, and you should do very well. That's it for now. I'm signing out. I'll see you in the next 2 days on the next Zoom.